Wow. Hello, hello, hello. So nice to have you here. I see we've got Doreen, we've got Levleen, we've got Deo, we've got Linda, we've got Marion, we've got Marie. So nice to have you on. Welcome. I'm so glad that you're on because today's webinar and web class is very different to what I'd usually do. And what I've discovered is that this web class and webinar is for those people who are looking to improve their health as well as make some extra income. And I've noticed that people are all over the place with those two areas of their life. They're struggling with their health. They've got all kinds of health problems. The pharmaceuticals aren't doing anything. The doctors aren't working. And people's health is deteriorating more and more. And we're going to delve into that side of things. And the other side is that people are struggling with making money. They've not got enough money to pay their bills. They've not got enough money to live the lifestyle that they want. They've not got enough money to do the things that they would love to do. And I'm sure you know people who fit into one of those two categories, if not both. And that's what we're going to be delving into today. Before I do that, please find the chat section. Say hello and tell me where you're based. I'd love to hear from you. I think almost everyone on the call at the moment is in the UK from what I can see. So find the chat section, say hello, and tell me where you are in the world. Linda in London, very nice. Doreen is in the West Midlands in the UK. Yes, Doreen, it's so nice to have you on. I'll get you to unmute shortly and get you to share. Because Doreen is not only one of my wonderful authors, she's also been partnered up with me in what I'm talking to you about today. So you'll get to hear firsthand what it's been like for her. Loveleen in the UK. Ah, Marion in the US. Very nice. I'm very glad you're on. So we've got the majority of the people who are in the UK and then Marion in the US. Excellent. Deo from Wembley, London. Very nice. Brilliant. Okay, let me share my screen with you. Give me a thumbs up if you can see my screen. Excellent. And if you're not on video, then in fact, what I think is better is I want you to be in the chat. Be in the chat with me. Every time I ask you for a response, just put the letter Y for yes or N for no, or some kind of quick response in the chat section. That will help me to know that you're understanding what I'm saying and it's making sense to you. And that way I know I'm doing a good job for you and you know that you're understanding what I'm sharing too. Excellent. Good. So today's class is about creating health and wealth. And I want to know what's your main reason for being on the course. So tell me in a short sentence, what would you say is your main reason for being on this call? Yes, tell me in a short sentence. What would you say is your main reason for being on today's call? You can share it in the chat section. Doreen, new and more information. Very nice. Excellent. Good. And I need you to be responding very quickly in the chat because I want to cover quite a lot of powerful, useful information for you. And I will have you involved so that it's not just me talking, it's me talking, you responding, me talking, you responding. That way it's a two-way conversation. Loveleen to be in good health and also make money. Excellent. Linda need to heal from PTSD. Amazing. Wow. I think something I'm going to speak about today could be Very, very powerful for you. Deo to make some money from health business. Nice. Marie, yeah, further info. Excellent. Love that. Very, very good. Are you interested in optimal health? And optimal health is where you feel great and your body is working the way you want it to work. Are you interested in that? Just type in the letter Y in the chat section if that's of interest to you. Excellent. That's mental, physical health, both. Yes, yes, yes. Excellent. Good. Are you interested in wealth? Are you interested in making more money so that you can live the lifestyle that you'd love to live? Are you interested in that? Brilliant. Because if you've answered yes, 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 excellent, good. If you've answered yes to one of those two things or both of them, you're absolutely in the right place. And I'm sure this next 45 to 60 minutes is going to be very, very powerful for you. I want you involved in participating. So in the chat section, as you've been doing so, I want you to interact with me. I want you to communicate with me because that communication that you and I have is going to enable me to give you a lot of help and support and to support you in moving forward towards where you want to go. Does that sound good? Are you willing to participate and fast in the chat section? Yes, get ready to type. I want you to quickly be pressing those buttons in chat. Very good. Excellent. Great. There are four main areas to life. I'll very quickly go over them. The first one is your health. Health is almost everything because without your health, life doesn't matter. I mean, you could have everything, but if you don't have good health, nothing really matters. Then you've got wealth, having the money you want to be able to do the things you want and to create the lifestyle that you really want. And you got relationships with your mind, with your body, with people, with your surroundings. Relationships are very important in life. And then you've got energy. What kind of energy are you creating in your day-to-day life? Because that is affecting you and everyone around you. And the one that I'm going to start delving into a little bit more and a little bit deeper is this subject of health. There are two main factors that affect your health. The first one is a hidden truth that most people don't know. There are large GMO companies such as Monsanto. Have you heard of a GMO company such as Monsanto? Just type in the letter Y or N in the chat section if you've heard of such a company. N, okay, good. Yes, excellent, good. Brilliant. So some of you have heard of these companies and some of you haven't, which is great. What these companies do is they're attempting to find a solution to a problem where there may not be enough food or food is taking too long to get to you. So what they've done is created herbicides, pesticides, sprays, beans, things of that nature which manipulate the genetic makeup of food. That food is then sent to our supermarkets all across the world. And who consumes those foods from the supermarket? Who consumes the food from the supermarkets? Again, when I ask these questions, I need you to be responding very quickly in the chat because then that helps me to move very quickly, okay? That's great. Amazing. Yes, you consume the foods. Exactly. When you consume these genetically modified foods, for example, I'll give you one example which will make sense. You see green bananas that should be yellow. And the reason why those green bananas are not yellow is because they've been sprayed with something to prolong the ripening process. Again, that's genetically modifying the way that it's created. And what's happening there is that these foods that are genetically modified, as you consume more of these from these supermarkets, you tend to get ill and sick. And when you get ill and sick, the next step you do is you go and see the doctor. And what the doctor does is prescribe you a pill, and those pills are to deal with the symptoms that you're experiencing. They don't actually solve the issue. They just they just help with the symptoms. And then those pills often create other side effects. They make you want and need more doctor's appointments and more medications, and more of these medications cause more and more problems. But the biggest things these medications do is they create more profits for the pharmaceutical companies. And listen, I am all for making profit. I think profit is a wonderful thing. If you're genuinely helping people and helping them solve the problems that they've got, profit is a wonderful thing. But if you're creating a negative cycle where you are trying to provide a solution which is causing more and more problems, and you're the one responsible for creating more and more problems in the name of profit, I'm not for that. I think that's definitely not something that we should support because it's making things worse, not better. Remember, I'm genuinely for helping people and making money, genuinely helping people. I think it's a wonderful thing to do, and it's a great way to live life. But the problem is most people are not doing that. So we need to start finding a solution to solve this problem. Would you agree? Would you agree that we need to start finding a solution to solve these problems? Again, I need you very interactive in the chat section, okay? Very important that you're involved. Excellent, good. So that's one part of what's causing a lot of health problems. Now, the second part is connected to the farming practices. If you imagine these four quadrants are a piece of land where crops are farmed, what used to happen many years ago is every 7 years the crops would circulate. So they would move from one quadrant to the next quadrant, to the next quadrant, to the next quadrant. And the reason why this would happen is so that the soils could replenish the nutrients, vitamins, and minerals, so that when you consume these foods, you're getting these vitamins, minerals, and other things that the soils are producing in order for you to have great health. Because your body doesn't produce everything that you need. You need to consume foods in order to get these kinds of vitamins, minerals, and supplements. So that's not happening anymore due to the demands on foods. And so you're not getting everything you need from the foods that you're eating, unfortunately, which creates a gap in the nutritional requirements that you have, which creates nutritional deficiencies. And so you need to find a way to fill in that gap so that you're healthier, you live well, you have more energy, and it really, really impacts you in terms of living the most fulfilled and energetic life that you could. When you don't get these nutritional gaps filled in, it causes this problem of being sick, fat, and nearly dead. And you're seeing that more and more people are walking around sick, fat, and nearly dead. So it's very important that you're filling in the gap and getting the best quality nutrition you can get. So what's the solution? The solution came about by what I'm talking to you about, something that I want to support you with, something that I want to partner with you on, and that's with a company called Synergy, Synergy Worldwide. It's a company that I partnered with about 8, 9 months ago. And prior to that, about 14 years ago, I was working with their sister company, which is one of the leading providers for health, nutrition, herbal supplementation. And Synergy are a sister company that provide scientifically nutrition-backed, wholesome, beyond organic products that can really help you fill in those missing blanks and nutritional deficiencies so that you can have lots of energy, vitality, feel well, and live your best life. And I would not bring just anything to you. I'm focused on bringing the best of the best to you. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to first of all look at you and what you want to see if this is a good fit for you. So what would your ideal or dream life look like? I want you to, in a short sentence, tell me what would your ideal and dream life look like? Tell me in the chat section. What would your ideal and dream life look like? Yeah, find the chat section. Tell me in a few words, a short sentence. What would your dream life look like? Financially free, to be MS free, greater peace. These are amazing answers. Working from anywhere in the world, yes. Very true. It's so nice to see some of you on because I've not connected with you in a long time, so it's so nice to see you on. Some of you I've seen recently at our One Day Finish Your Book event, and some of you I've not seen for a while, so it's so nice to see you on. Financially free, not count the money when I do my shopping. Wow, yes. Able to prove most of my needs and that of my family. Excellent. Good. I see we've got quite a lot of people on. I think we've got like 13, 14 people on already. I really want you to participate. So if you're on, make sure you're participating in the chat section very quickly. And if you're watching the recording, what I would suggest is you're writing your answers down so that you are also participating, not in exactly the same way, but you're still participating. Very important that you do that. Deo, becoming the owner of my own business. Wow, yes. So that you don't have to work for someone who doesn't treat you well or pay you well. Makes a lot of sense. Very, very good. Amazing. Great answers. So over the, it said not 45 minutes. I'm going to fast track this and I'm going to do it in about 30 minutes or so. Over the next 30 minutes, you're going to discover a lot more about what I'm talking about. And here's what we're going to cover. Number one, the health industry. Number two, Synergy as a company, their products that they offer, and the opportunity. What I'm talking to you about today is so incredible. There's almost nothing like this overall opportunity and what I'm sharing with you that can significantly impact and change your life as well as other people's lives. And as I go into things, it will make more and more sense. Before I delve into that, what I want to do is I want to give Doreen a quick moment to share how this is working for her. Because she started with me many years ago. She learned how to write a book, and then she used a book to start changing her life, reaching more people. And then she came across this opportunity, I think about 6, 7 months ago, something like that, maybe 8 months ago. Doreen, please unmute yourself. Yes, you're unmuted.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Vishal, and thank you all for coming on as well. This is a great opportunity, and it's changed my life. It really has changed my life, and I know this is what I'm supposed to do. You can go through lots of different things, and it could be training you for that day when you need to make those changes. So basically, what happened was I had cancer many years ago. I didn't realize that 17 years ago that my immune system was compromised. And then last year, when Vishal contacted me, and he'd only just started a business, I just said yes. I just said yes because I was having gut problems. My bowels were not excavating, as one of my team members have said, as it should do. And I was concerned about that. But I believed it because of a dream I had with Vishal in the dream and thinking, okay, what's going on here? It was just me and Vishal. That's all it was. And the colors. Then he contacted me 23 days later. did the program, followed the instructions, and I got other people on board as well to do the program I did or to try to do another program. And they've been truly grateful. And I've seen the changes there, what's happened to them. And I'm making money every month, every month. And that's because I follow the instructions, I listen, I pay attention, I'm corrected in love, and I've just see going and moving, moving. And we have a great coach who's helped because of all the other business I've done, it's prepared me for this, but this is the best I've ever done. My health is good. I saw my cousin today, who unfortunately had a blood clots, young lady. So I was able to even introduce her to what I'm doing. She goes, I need this. I need to look at it. So because we need to do better within ourselves. Nobody else is going to do it for us. I don't know what's like in the States, but in the NHS in this country, it isn't good. It isn't. Of course, there's some things we're going to need help from. So if someone breaks a leg, you need to get help. But we cannot continue taking these medications. Okay, you may have a headache, but on a continuous cycle, and then not changing it. They're just giving you more and more. And I've seen people healed with blood pressure, like had blood pressure 171 down to 120, and they're young people. I've seen people, lose weight. I've seen it, and I've seen the changes, and I've seen them still maintaining what they're doing, and people are coming on board. I don't need to. I wouldn't waste my time coming on if it didn't work. I wouldn't. And Vishal knows that. I haven't got
Mhm.
time. My name is important, very important, and the God I serve is very important too. Whether you believe in God or not, it's important to me. So I don't know what else you want to say, Vishal, but that's it in a nutshell. Because I know you've got other things to share. But it's been the most amazing. When my cousin saw me today, and some people don't believe my age, she goes, "You look so well." So well. I won't tell you what the delivery driver says. So, Vishal, I'll leave it back over to you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Doreen. And with everything you said, if I'm not wrong, this month is probably going to be your highest income earning month with Synergy, right?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely. It certainly is. That's with consistency and determination and not giving up. Rome was not built in a day.
Very true. And it's thanks to the fact that you took that leap of faith and you have been consistently doing what's been suggested of you. If you didn't do the work and if you didn't put in the time and if you didn't follow the advice and suggestions, you wouldn't have progressed so much. So it's a combination with this amazing opportunity, but it's also how amazing you are that's made it work. So yeah, well done, Doreen. Amazing. Thank you for sharing. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen. Was that inspiring? Type in the letter Y or wow or something in the chat if you found that inspiring. Because like Doreen, most of you, not all of you, but most of you, she also started with a book and then progressed on to doing this. Yes, amazing, amazing, amazing. Yes, super. Yes, yes, yes. Excellent. Very good. So we're going to cover these four things in the next 30 minutes or so. Let's start off with the health industry. The health industry is growing more and more. Our health systems can't handle the amount of problems that are coming their way. And so more people are moving more and more towards self-medicating, self-care, doing things to become more health conscious and really looking after themselves. And you need to start doing that. You need to take more responsibility for your health. And I'm sure you're doing that. And an example of that is by being on a web class like this. If you look year on year out, the health industry is growing more and more, especially in the UK. In fact, the UK is one of the largest areas in Western Europe where things are exponentially starting to grow in terms of health and well-being. 70% of people who take supplements continue taking them. What does that tell you? It means that someone who is consuming some kind of supplement, regardless of the quality of it, is continuing to take it 70% of the time. Wow, that's incredible. More and more people are supplementing now than ever before. And what we're focused on doing is moving more and more people from poor health to elite health. And elite health in simple is where your bodily systems are working together in harmony so that you can use your body in the best possible way to do more of what you want to do. Now we're going to move on to Synergy as a company. I'm going to give you a very quick overview. Synergy was founded in 1999. It's a wholly owned subsidiary, sister company of a company called Nature Sunshine, who've been around for more than 50 years, I think more than 53 years. And I used to be connected to them and use their products, I think 14 years ago, but then they changed the system and the way they were working, and so transferred people over to Synergy. Both of these companies are in the 100 most trustworthy companies according to Forbes magazine, and they're publicly traded on the stock exchange. Wow, that's unbelievable, right? You're not going to come across many companies that are traded on the stock exchange. That longevity tells you that this company is here to stick around because what they're providing for people is really working. Synergy worldwide is operating in a lot of countries. UK is one of the biggest European markets. They have a customer service base both in the UK and in Europe. The head customer service is in Barcelona. They've got warehouses in UK and across Europe. And we have a dedicated marketing team that work for and with us. So anytime you need any help or support, it's available for you at no charge. Wow, that is incredible. Synergy operates in, I think, over 26 or 27 countries around the world. It's financially solid, debt-free, which is great. You want to know when you're getting involved with a company that they're debt-free. They have products that people want and need, and they have the highest quality products that you'll find. Now, I'm not just saying that. I'm going to show you. Watch this. They have something that's called the Hughes Center, and this center is for research and innovation. They have a team of 33 scientists, doctors, and medical professionals that formulate and put together these products so that they're of the best possible clinical trials and studies, meaning that when you consume these products, they are likely to have the best impact and effect in and on your body. They work with the microbiome, with gut health. I'm going to go into that in a bit more detail shortly. And the fact that this company invests millions of dollars and pounds and euros into ensuring that these products actually work in the best possible way for the human body is brilliant and astounding. Everything that they do goes through so many vigorous tests to make sure that what you put in your body is of the highest quality. Would you agree that if you're going to put something in your body, you want to ensure that it's of the highest quality and is going to have the best possible impact and outcome on your body? Would you agree with that? Yeah, exactly. The ingredients within the products are sourced and audited from all around the globe where they do the best farming practices. And what Synergy do is over 600 quality tests on more ingredients on every single batch of the product. So let's say they get one batch of farming produce, and within this farming produce, if there's a small batch within that that is not up to a certain standard, they will reject it and send it back, and they will go and get a new batch to ensure that it meets the requirement. And if there's any contamination, they'll find it. These products are not just organic, they are beyond organic. It is unbelievable the amount of testing they do to ensure that the products are of the highest possible quality. And that was a big thing for me when I decided to partner up with Synergy. Another great thing about Synergy is that everything they do is eco-friendly. Everything at the manufacturing facility is solar powered. meaning that every pill, tablet, liquid, powder that is organically produced is produced by solar energy. So the company are doing their bit to impact and help with the whole carbon emissions and the whole weather and the climate change and all of that, those problems that we've got. They're doing their bit to ensure that they're contributing in a positive way. Synergy have also won a lot of awards for the way in which they treat their customers. Not just the customers, but also their employees. Their employees have been given so many awards. They usually stay around for decades, and they've got so many awards because of the way they run as a company. If you're going to consume certain products, you want to know the people that are responsible for putting them together are treated well. Synergy also contribute a lot of money to charity because they're doing so well. They give back a lot, not just through money, but also their products. And I love that about them because charity is a big thing for me. And I'm sure charity is a big thing for you too. Now we're going to move on to some of their products. Not all of them, some of them. They've got a core nutrition range, gut health range, sports and exercise, energy. They've got weight loss products, boosting immunity, skincare, and beauty. Their core nutrition range composes of 3 different products. They've got the Mystify, which is an antioxidant drink made of the acai berry. They've got Phytolife, which is liquid chlorophyll, again with peppermint. This is like plant blood. So as you ingest this, your bodily systems start to circulate better and they take your blood around the system. It's just a very, very potent and powerful product. And then you got Proarginine, which is Synergy's best-selling product, and it's known for improving heart health and circulation as well as energy. This product is in some of the doctor's manuals in America and in the UK, stating that it heals and reverses certain, not heals, but reverses certain heart conditions. Very, very powerful. I'm not allowed to say heal, even though the product has helped people heal. I'm technically not allowed to say that, but you heard it anyway. And then you've got the greens products. Greens are trending, and Synergy provides some amazing green products. The next one I want to talk to you about is gut health. And the reason why this is so important to me is because I've had a history of having severe mental health challenges. A year ago, I was in 2 mental health hospitals. And when I came out, I realized that it was taking me a long time to recover because I was in the hospitals for almost 3 months and it was taking me a long time to recover. And then I went knocking on someone I know's door. His name is John Burgess. He has been working with Synergy for around 9 years and was working with Nature Sunshine for over 11 years. And I've known about John for about 14 years or so. And I reached out to John saying, look, I've seen you talk about gut health, and I've come across the idea that gut health is responsible for overall health. And in particular, a lot of the hormones and the chemicals that affect your mental health are manufactured in the gut. And I thought that's so interesting how these two things connect up. And I saw John was getting phenomenal results with people's gut health, their physical health, their mental health. And I said to John, look, I want to do this gut health program with you. And I partnered up with John, started doing the gut health program. John reminded me, hey, Vishal, if you like these products, there's ways of making income, like when you and I did with Nature Sunshine. I thought, okay, it makes so much sense. And the fact that Synergy's products are also science-backed, it made so much sense to me. So yeah, Linda, I'll explain how you can try these very shortly. But first, I want to give you the full education, the full experience of understanding them, and then I'll talk to you about that, okay? So I did this 21-day gut health program. I also found out that this gut health program with Synergy was on television on Channel 4. There was a documentary where they did a test on 4 different gut health programs. And of the 4 programs, they found that Synergies was the best quality and got the best results. So this just made me realize that this is a no-brainer. It makes a lot of sense. And the best thing was that there was a 90-day money back guarantee, which meant there was no risk attached. I could take these products. If I didn't get the result, I could get all my money back. I didn't need to do that because as I went on this 21-day program, I made a few nutritional changes. I took these science-backed, organic, beyond organic actually products, which was so amazing. They helped me feel better mentally and physically. I lost a bit of weight, not that I needed to because I'm quite slim. I started having more energy. I felt a bit clearer in my mind. I generally started feeling better. And I said, oh my God, this is amazing. I can help so many people with this. And so I partnered up at the same time as when I enrolled in Synergy, there was an opportunity because of the way that I enrolled to help other people and make money using these products. So I did that. That's when I joined and started with this particular pack, and it was phenomenal. Really, really powerful. So that's a gut health program, which is a 21-day purify program. It's a gut reset program. If you want to improve any area of your health, then gut health is something that a lot of people are talking about at the moment, and it's trending. Next are the sports, nutrition, and energy range. So you've got the E9, you've got the Pro-Arginine, you've got collagen, which is great for skin, hair, and nails. The E9 is a great energy drink that has lots of natural items within it, ingredients within it, which don't give you the crash and the jitters like coffee does, for example. You've got the Flex product, which is great for bones. So if you're someone that's doing exercise and sometimes you get joint pains, that's a great product to have. And yeah, it's just there's so many amazing products. You got the Smart Meal if you're trying to lose some extra weight. That's a great product to try too. Then you've got the skincare and beauty range. Collagen is a big part of that. And then the boosting immune products. You've got CoQ10, the Pro-Arginine, the Silver Shield, omega-3, vitamin D3, all great products for boosting your immune system. And then their weight management program. What we suggest is you should do the Purify 21-day gut reset program. That will help you lose weight as well as improve your health and get to the root cause of certain health issues. If you still want to lose weight thereafter, this weight management program is brilliant for knocking off those extra pounds, kilos, and getting into the dress or shirt size that you want to get into. There's also an option to, at an extra investment, to do a genetic test where you can find out what foods are good for you and your body. Because there might be certain foods triggering certain health conditions, and this test could help you potentially get to the bottom of that. It's not a requirement, it's an optional extra if that's something you wanted to do. Now let's move into the opportunity. And what I want to say about this opportunity is that if you were to start a business, there would be so many complications, there'd be so much paperwork, there'd be so many things that you'd have to do on top of making thousands upon tens of thousands, upon potentially hundreds of thousands of pounds, dollars, euros that you would have to invest in order to start a business. And most companies would take 3 to 5 years to break even and then potentially see profits. The wonderful thing about this opportunity is the investment is so tiny. As well as making the investment, you can consume and try some of the products. As well as that, you can start making income within the first few days. It's unbelievable. There are not many opportunities where you can start doing what I've just said in terms of learning, growing, developing, making income within a few days for such a tiny investment whilst improving your health at the same time. It's really an unbelievable, brilliant, powerful, effective way to improve your health and start making income. It's really, really good. So let me explain how this works. If you started in the business, there'd be so many things for you to do, and you'd be limited by your time, your energy, and how far you can go if you started a random business. It would take a long time, as I said, potentially 3 to 5 years to break even and then make profit. And then there's another way of making income, which is you have a job where you work a certain number of hours, you get paid a certain wage, and it's great, but you're limited. The wonderful thing about what I'm talking about is there is absolutely no limit to what you can earn, and the potential is beyond what you could imagine. I've seen that, and more people are starting to see that. And the best thing is you will get all the training, all the support, all the help that you need from me and my team to make sure that you can run this in the most simple way possible. So let's look at the traditional retail model. What would happen is there'd be a farmer, a manufacturer, a distributor, a wholesaler, a retailer, and then eventually the product would get to the consumer. So when you see products in retail stores or online stores, they go through all 5 to 6 of these steps. What we're doing with Synergy is we're cutting out the middleman. Synergy is working directly with the organic farms and are partnering with people like you and I who are helping people have a personalized, a customized solution to getting help with their health and well-being. Trust me, people are looking for alternatives. Tell me in the chat section if you know someone that is dealing with a health problem or a financial problem. Type in me in the chat section if you know someone that's got some kind of health problem or some kind of financial problem. Yeah, I know. There's lots of people that are struggling with their health and are struggling with money. And you're going to have a vehicle to potentially help them with that. And the best thing is, I'm going to be supporting you. My team are going to be supporting you, giving you the education and everything you need to effectively use this to help other people with their health, as well as make some extra income. Whatever income you would like to make, because we will set goals with you to make sure you're clear about what you want and give you a plan to get there. And this is all based on what you want to invest in terms of your time, your energy. So here's a simple 4-step system that you can do and other people can do. The first step is take the products. We don't want you just going out there and telling people about this product. I want you to use the product yourself. Once you use the product on yourself, you will then see the kind of impact it has on you, your body, your mental health, your physical health, your energy. And then what you'll do is you will share your story with other people. Again, we'll teach you how to do that. And then if you want to grow this, we will teach you how to build a team, like I'm doing, like Doreen's doing, like a few other people in my team are doing. We will teach you to build a team so that this can be something that can outgrow you, your time, and what you invest. And then finally, if you want to become a mentor or a coach, you can start helping other people by becoming their coach and mentor. And then just repeat that cycle with other people. Type in me in the chat section if that seems quite simple so far. Yes, me, exactly. Exactly. It's 4 very simple steps. And we will support you with that. Now, there are 9 ways that you can make income through Synergy. Not just 1, 9. And I'm going to cover a few of them with you right now. The first one is retail profit. This is where you can sell direct to a customer and decide the kind of profit you want to make. It's up to you. You can decide that. That's one part of it. Another part is you will get a free web shop once you join, and you can send customers to your web shop, and you will get up to 36% profit on any of the orders that the customer makes. And if you set them up in a subscribe and save, they will not only get discount every month, they will also get shipping. and they will get these amazing high quality products on a monthly basis whilst you make a monthly residual income, meaning you'll do the work once and you'll continue getting paid every single month whilst they continue ordering. Wow. And why would they stop when they're getting some of the best products in the world? It's amazing, really amazing. So that's one way you can earn. The second way is, let's say that, which is called basic commission. Let's say you want to start building a team. You're going to build two teams. You're going to build a left side and a right side. And whichever of the sides are smaller, you're going to earn 7% commission on that side. That's what's going to happen for you. So you'll have two sides. You'll earn 7% on the smaller side. Again, I'm just going to go over these very quickly so you get the basic idea. We will train you further on understanding this. The next way is called a mega match bonus. As you start building your team, for anyone that you introduce to Synergy as your business partner, if you help them earn a certain amount of money, Synergy are going to match that and give you the exact same amount you help them earn because you're showing leadership qualities. So for example, as you can see in this on my screen, you enroll Sue, you help Sue make £750 or euros or dollars. Synergy are going to match that. Let's say you enroll Bob, and you help Bob make 300, they're going to also match that. And then you enroll Tom, and Tom makes 250, they're going to match that. You enroll Paul, Paul makes 200. So in this example, you've made an extra 1,500 just through the mega match mode bonus, which is one of the ways you can earn income. Wow, it's amazing. In simple, anyone you bring on and that you help get successful, Synergy will match that and pay you what they get. It's amazing. And then as you progress through Synergy, there'll be lots of opportunities to travel where you will get all your expenses paid and go on these brilliant 5-star luxurious holidays. It's so, so powerful and amazing. And I know John, my business partner, he's been on like 20 trips in the last 9 years. So if you love traveling, you'll have an opportunity to start making income as well as traveling where all your expenses are paid. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So you've got 9 potential ways of making income with Synergy. Type in me in the chat section if this is interesting so far. That's right. Type in me in the chat section if this is interesting so far. Yes, yes, yes. Me. Excellent. Good. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Yeah, it's really, really, really powerful and incredible as to what you can accomplish through Synergy when you're partnered up with me and getting me and my team's help and support with this. So tell me in the chat section, what are you finding interesting so far? Tell me in the chat section, what are you finding interesting so far? Tell me in a short sentence. What have you found most interesting so far? Linda, the health side. Yes, that's very true. Tanya, the business idea. Yeah. Yeah, very, very true. How about the rest of you? What have you found most interesting so far? 9 ways to make money. Health. Yes. Absolutely. Very, very good. Love that. So let me tell you about the next steps in getting started with Synergy. What will you get? You will get the highest quality nutritional supplements that fill in the gaps and ensure that you get everything that you need nutritionally to fill in the gaps with your deficiencies so that you can live a very good quality of life. You'll get free coaching and mentoring from successful business partners. Coaching and mentoring that you may pay thousands for elsewhere, you get free. You'll have the likes of me and your team and corner backing you. You'll get discounts and deals on the products on a regular basis. You will get product training for absolutely free, as well as business training, again, for absolutely free. You'll have an opportunity to make residual and passive monthly income with support. There'll be online and live training events for absolutely free. Occasionally we have events where you can come in person, which have a small 10, 20 pound dollar fee so that it covers the room costs, but you can come to actual events and do further learning and enhancements. You'll have doctors, nutritionists, scientists, customer service working for and with you. And the most amazing thing is that you have a 90-day money back guarantee, meaning that you use the products. If you don't notice any benefits, you can get all your money back. Wow, wow, wow. There's practically no risk to you, and there's lots more. If you have a business, this can be a tax-deductible investment, which helps you save on taxes. I know that's amazing. It's normally around £500, which is so affordable to try these amazing products, as well as have an opportunity to create your own business and opportunity to make money without all the headache of the paperwork and all the things that you need to do. We make it very simple by supporting you. And it's usually around $700. However, if you were to get started today, there's a special deal for only 200 quid. Wow. Only 200 quid or 350 US dollars or around 300 euros. Unbelievable. That's unbelievable. So to get started today, it's only 200 quid. That gives you the products as well as opens up your account so that you can make some extra income should you choose to do so. Unbelievable. Wow, this is amazing. So listen up. This deal and offer does end today. It's only for today at this special rate. Number one, all you need to do is type "I'm in the chat section. Or if you're watching the recording, just email us at admin@wowbootcamp.com. If you're watching the recording, email us at admin@wowbootcamp.com. But the special deal is only for today. I know it's at £200 or around 350 US dollars, around 300 euros. Type "I'm in the chat section. I will send you a link. So if you want to give this opportunity a go by getting my help trying these amazing products, type in, Tam, you can delete that message. It's only for people watching the recording. If you want to do this now, type in "I'm in the chat section. Does this company include all the vitamins and necessary supplements? Would I be able to stop all my current vitamins and supplements? Yes, Linda. What I would suggest is that you stop what you're currently taking or continue taking what you're taking at the moment. As soon as the synergy supplements arrive, stop what you're currently taking and use the synergy supplements, and I guarantee you won't look back. So, for as little as 200 quid, or 350 US dollars if you're in the US. Type in "I'm in the chat section if you want to give these products a go. Remember, you also have a 90-day money back guarantee, and I and my team will support you through this every step of the way. So type in "I'm in" because I'm only going to be on for the next 15, 20 minutes. So if you want to do this, type in "I'm in the chat section. This is a wonderful opportunity. I highly recommend and suggest that you take advantage of this because this is wow. And it's such a small investment in your health and your future. So type in "I'm in the chat section. Again, you've got no risk. You've got a 90-day money back guarantee if it doesn't work for you. By the way, we've never not had anyone get results with this. It's really powerful. But in case you are worried about that, there's no risk because if you don't notice any benefits, you can get all of your money back. Okay? So type in "I'm in the chat section. If you're watching the recording, I want you to email me at admin@wowbootcamp.com and I will help you get enrolled and give you the support you need. if you're on live and interactive right now, I want you to type "I'm in the chat section, and I will help you enroll right now so that you can take advantage of this deal. Because this deal, the special offer I'm suggesting, is out at the end of today. Actually, I've just been told today, I got a text message. If you get in now, there's actually a £19.50 discount on top. So it's only £181, I think, if you were to get started today in the UK. So what the pack includes, Linda, is a starter pack. So for example, let's say you wanted to do the gut health program, which I would recommend for you because you got PTSD. I would recommend you do the 21-day Purify program. That will help you work on your gut health, which is very much connected to mental health. And you will get that whole 21-day gut health program included for the £200, as well as getting the help support training from me and my team, so that should you start wanting to make income, we will give you all the support included for free. So this opens up your account to start making income. Does that make sense, Linda? You get the products to try, as well as the opportunity to start making income with my help through Synergy. Are you in? I would strongly suggest you take advantage of this opportunity. It's amazing. Elizabeth says, I'm in, but can only pay on Fridays. I get paid and will receive my new credit card. Elizabeth, absolutely. We can enroll you on Friday. The only thing is, Elizabeth, is if you do it on Friday, you won't get that extra £20 discount for doing it today. That £20 discount ends midnight tonight. So let me help you get enrolled now if you can afford to do it now. It's £181 today. If you want to do it on Friday, then it's £200. So there's a special £19.50 discount if you do it now. So Linda, are you in? Elizabeth, if you want to do it on Friday, it's absolutely fine. So here's what I'm going to do. By the way, if you have any additional questions, you can ask away now. I'm going to be around for the next 15 minutes. So look, I'm putting the timer on, as you can see on my screen. If you've got any questions, you've got 15 minutes now to ask them. And if you want to join for the special deal that I've just mentioned and get the extra, I think it's £19.50 off, then type in "I'm in now," and in a few minutes, I will help you get enrolled. Very simple to get enrolled. I will do it with you step by step. This is the end of the webinar. Now is the opportunity for you to either ask questions and join, or you don't need to be on here if you don't have any questions. Yeah, Elizabeth, what I'd suggest is do the 21-day gut health program, because that will help you improve your overall health and well-being, as well as lose weight. And then if there's additional weight you want to lose thereafter, I can talk to you about that. But I would suggest starting with the 21-day program. Tanya, where are you based again? Tanya, just remind, because I know you're somewhere in Europe, right? In Malta. I'm not sure if Synergy are in Malta. I'll have to find out for you. I know they're in about 25, 26 countries around the world. I'll need to find out for you. Okay, great. So again, and again, if you've got any questions, now's your time to ask them. Or if you want to join, then type in "I'm in" the chat section. And if you're not joining, I sincerely wish you the best. Thank you for listening. This is the end of the webinar for you. So make your decision which of those three things you want to do. Ask a question, join, or this is the end of the webinar. Thank you again. If you're watching the recording, If you're watching the recording, email me at admin@wowbookcamp.com and I and my team will help you enroll. Thank you again.